So today it's our final day of testing the martingale strategy for binary options on Pocket Option. Um, it's been quite a ride for the last week. So far, we were able to have the following results. We have 5 winning days and 3 losing days. So today will be the ninth day. We're either gonna have a 6, 3, or 5, 4. So winning day today, it's gonna be a 6 winning days and 3 losing days, which is quite nice, honestly. So before jumping into explaining the strategy very quickly, because most of you have been watching this for the past week, so it might be redundant a little bit for some of you. So I'll go ahead and explain quickly how the martingale strategy. Okay, so also a risk disclaimer: trading in general is very risky. Your balance is always at risk. Um, when it comes to martingale, it's even higher risk. So keep that in mind. Don't get greedy. Keep your risk management in check. Keep your rules in check. Your take profit rules, your stop loss rules. Some of you might say binary options doesn't have take profit and stop loss. Yes, it does. Whenever you have a balance, you have a balance over here. So you know, so for example, you set yourself a goal. When I increase my balance by $25, I stop trading, and your stop loss is when 25%, you stop trading as well for the day. So for binary options, this is the only stop loss and take profit procedure you might have in place. So setting those goals is extremely important. For the strategy I'm going to be explaining, the minimum amount to be safe as much as possible is $500 in your balance. Now, we've been using $100 balance for the past 8 days. Why? Because I need to stress test the strategy as much as possible. And you use the same amounts I'm using, your exposure to losses will be even less pressure, and you stay disciplined. All right. So let's go ahead to the Excel sheets very quickly. I'll explain the strategy. So the martingale consists this specific strategy consists of 4 trades. You can do it up to 5. It's up to you. The more levels you add, the more trades you add, the higher the risk, the potential risk. So this 4 strategy, 4 trades cycle for the martingale strategy we are using gives you a 25%, $25 total loss in case you lost all 4 trades. At this point, you should stop. However, since we are stress testing again, I will not stop in case we lost this one. I'll go for a 5th trade, doubling up this amount. All right. Now, these are your starting amounts. When I move to the charts, we'll be using 4. So every time you win a trade, you stick to the first trade amount. When you lose, you move to the second. If you win, you will recover your previous loss plus 1.38 in profit. If you lose, you go to the third trade. If it's a win, you will make $158 plus you recover the first 2 losses. And if you lost the third, you move to the fourth trade, you will make $3.1 and you will recover the last 3 losing trades as well. Now, that out of the way, we have you can also refine the strategy to try and gain increase your balance quickly by compounding your earnings. So we did something like these would be your four trading amount. Those will be your trading amounts. In this case, it's plus 25%. And whenever you reach 150, so in this case, you added $25 as well, you add 25% to your amount. Now, that being said, for next week onwards, let me check if everything is moving right over here. Okay. That being said, from next week onwards, I will try to make the strategy even safer by doing the starting amount over here with $1. So the fourth trade will end up with something like $11.4. Believe me, guys, this can dramatically increase your, uh, actually, dramatically decrease your risk potential. Yet, you will still make money if you follow the strategy. So let's hop onto the charts and set up the chart and explain the strategy in details. So our starting balance is $100 or points. I'm using the pocket option tournament, and we will be using four charts. But before jumping to the four charts, let me explain how do you select your pairs. First things first, you need to make sure that the pair has a minimum of 90% payout. Try to stick to 92%. However, anything above 90% is okay. Anything below 90%, 89 and below, the system will not work anymore. It will lose you money. Okay. So the first thing is to do is to add as many 92% pairs to the favorites for easy access. Lots of 92% pairs, which is great. Okay. Second thing, I prefer to always activate my hotkeys. Why? Because you need to be able to switch between your pairs quickly. So look at this. I'm switching very quickly because your mouse needs to be free for you to use for something else. Second thing we need to do is to add the only indicator we'll be using, which is the zigzag. You can find it over here. So you click this button once. Default settings, you don't have to change anything. I like to change the color only. It's up to you. So I'll change the color to turquoise. Fantastic. Now, two technical analysis um, options you need to implement or you need to look at before selecting the chart and start your martingale cycle. The first thing we need to see is a currency pair that is showing a dive in price, steep, powerful dive in price. This is where the zigzag can help you a lot. As you can see, this zigzag line to the downside is extremely huge in size. Okay, so you need to see something steep like this. Let's see if we have something else here. This is fairly steep. This is also a steep dive. Avoid these kind of dives. Look for something that is been dropping for a decent amount of time. Look at this is beautiful over here. Okay, now the second factor you should look for before jumping into your session, you have your first indicator showing you a steep, powerful level, you can call it. So what is a demand area? It's a location where you see that the buyers kicked in and pushed the price. So at this point, you start your martingale strategy with two trades to the upside and two trades to the downside in case you lost. So you win the first trade, you stick to the first trade. If you lost this one, second trade is for a buy. If you lost this one, third trade is for a sell, and so on. Now, if trading direction, which is a buy. Okay. Now, as for the uptrend, you can also look for steep increases in price. Like beautiful. Look at this. Very steep increase. This is your first indicator. Your zigzag will help you identify this. Second, technical analysis indicator, you have a demand area over here, supply area over here, excuse me. As you can see, it pushed the price hugely to the downside, violently to the downside. So this is a supply area or a resistance level. This as well can be considered a beautiful zone. So let's say you come to the pair and you see the price over here with this huge zigzag line. Shoot, baby. That's your point of entry. This is where you should start trading. So next, you need to set up your expiry time over here to 1 minute. So if it's on the flag, click it once. You should see a clock over here. Click on time, M1, 1 minute expiry. And we are using the 1 minute chart, the normal Japanese candlesticks. Okay, so that out of the way. Okay, the live is running smoothly, perfect. So here we have something. So let me go ahead and show you how to set up your four charts. You copy the name Euro JBP or Euro Pound OTC. You click over here. You go to the four charts on all four windows. So this is gonna be the first trade, second trade, third trade, and fourth. We start with sells. Why? Because we have a steep increase in price. If this one loses, you go for a sell on the second. If this one loses, you go for a buy over here. Actually, today, if the fourth trade is a loss, you go back for a buy over here, doubling the amount that will be here. Now let's set up the trading amounts, which you will extract from your Excel sheet. You should always have an Excel sheet on hand, so you know how to increase your balances properly. So here we have the four trade amounts that we need over here. So let's put those on our four window chart. So the first trade is 1.2, the second is 2.8, 2.8. Make sure you are using the decimals. So sometimes instead of putting, like in this case 6.5, you put 65, you click 65, the trade loses, you liquidate yourself. So make sure you are doing this properly. 14.5, let me just double check that the amounts are correct. Fantastic, amounts correct. So we are ready to start trading today. Okay. So look at this beautiful supply area over here. We own. Our goal is to reach $25 in profit and we stop trading. Or if we lose 25, we stop. However, exceptionally today, I'll keep on trading even if we lost 25. Okay, I think this is gonna be a losing trade. Nope. Fantastic. Trade. We'll go for a sell over here. Remember, first two trades are for a sell. Since we are trading the reversal of this steep increase in price. Let me close this window over here since I am sure the live is going smoothly. Beautiful drop. Fantastic. Love it. Come on. All right. 5 seconds. And here we go. Go for the sell. So this is the verdict day, the ninth day of testing this specific strategy. If today we have a winning day, I will give it a go. I'll give it my blessing, so to speak. So let's see. Let me activate the auto scroll. This one. Beautiful drop. 5 more seconds. Three, two, one. Beautiful win. Can you guys see the screen? Let me see. Do I have a connection issue? Nope. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So look at this. This is also a beautifully winning trade. Why do you have? Okay. All right. So this is also a winning trade. Fantastic. We can sell as well. All right. It's fine for you, Sarwar. Perfect. If you see any breakup, bad connection, just drop me a message, please. So we already have three back-to-back wins. We catched the reversal exactly at the proper time. I think this is gonna lose. So we go for a sell over here. Anything below 90% will not work for this strategy. The brokers tend to change the payout percent throughout the day, throughout the hour actually. So let's see if we're gonna win this one. I don't think so. So we'll go for a buy. Unless, come on, that's a loss. We go for a buy. Of course, if you have questions, please do not hesitate to drop those questions in the live chat. If you are new to our live streaming, subscribe, smash that like button. It will help us a lot. Reach more viewers. Let's make this channel a big thing. This is gonna be a win. So at this point, I think I will change the pair. since this might be a retracement, a pullback only to shoot back up. Beautiful, that's a win. Okay, so up to this point, we've made 5.5% return. Let me see how much time, and we started 11:16. That's 7 minutes, which is amazing. We took one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 trades, out of which four are winning trades. Decent enough. So let me find another pair. I'll be a little bit picky today since this is the last day. So let's remove all those low payout pairs. Okay, we're good. Let me find something making a beautiful move. Hold on. Fantastic. See, this is your ideal situation. And look at this. We have a zone over here. We have a demand area. So let me set up the four charts. Okay. USD, Egyptian pound. All right. Okay, so we'll start with here. Nice. We need a slight push to secure it. Come on. All right, no problem. So we'll go for a buy as well for the second entry. If this trade loses, we'll go for a sell on the third cycle. The only concern I might have is this zone over here. So this thing might keep on dropping. This is why we have the cells over here to um, secure our positions. 5 seconds left. Go for a sell. Let's see. Now, next week, I will be testing a different strategy also requested by one of my viewers. It involves something I will usually on my normal days, I will never always keep an open. Hey, come on, 2 seconds. For buy here. So we are already 6.3% up. Beautiful, beautiful. That's my baby. Come on, baby. Instead of keeping four charts stuck on screen, I feel it's easy to go for a single chart and keep changing the amount every time we lose. Not really, you will be in a haste changing the amounts. You might do a typo. The potential for you, putting the amount, for example, forgetting the decimal point, adding a zero by mistake. Um, but yes, it's up to you. It's completely up to you. But however, I see this is the perfect setup. It's easy. You only have to execute. You don't have to worry about typing the pairs. You have to be quick. That's why execution has to be quick. And we have a one. Conditional buy. Beautiful. That's it. Come on. Come on, baby. So we are already 7.44% up because you might even forget the amounts. So if you are compounding your trade amounts in case you reach your goal, let's say $25, and you want to increase a little bit those amounts, you set your amounts and that's it. You don't have to. It will eliminate human error, so to speak. It will eliminate any human error that might happen, but it's completely up to you. This is a personal preference. You have a win. Oh, it was a loss. Fuck it, man. Let me see that. 1 point. The very last millisecond. It's alright. Let's see if we lose this one. I'll go for the third position. It's gonna be a win, most probably. Come on. If we lose this one, since we lost the one before, the last millisecond, so we have 2.4 traded already. I'll go for the third one. So I'll go for a sell now here to one. And that did you see this gap up? We won. We won the damn thing because of the gap. You see this gap? Beautiful gap. And it's to our favor actually. You see the opening was over here. This was the opening going up. And I went on the third trade since I didn't expect such a huge gap to the upside. So we're gonna win this one for sure. Beautiful. Go for a buy. Sometimes those gap can serve you and they can beat you. So it's a double-sided sword. Go for a buy here. We are already 13.3% up. It took some time for me to realize when depends on next candle open. Exactly, Sarwar. Um, you have to everything has to be organized. So preferably you should use the candle open, because usually when you have a reversal happening, is it to the downside or to the upside, there will be a sequence of same color candles happening. This will push this will increase the speed of you making money, thus ending your session faster, which is what we want. This is a win. We'll go for a buy. So see this reversal over here. Look at this. See this area. The price reversed. Red, 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 red. You had four, one, two, three, four, five reds in a row. So candle open is important. Okay, this is a steep. Let's wait. It might push back up and give us a win. You never know. It's gonna be a loss. We'll take the second buy here. I like the rejection from the support area. That's the buy. So the pair is actually rejecting from this level. So I'm okay with the buy at this stage. Now, if it breaches this level with a strong bearish candle, this trade over here will help. This trade over here will help, as those will be sells. Oh, beautiful. That's it, baby. Keep going. A little bit more. Come on. Beautiful. Amazing. See, we have a rejection area over here, which is great. So we go for a buy now. That's it. We go for a buy. Guys, we are already 15.8% up. How much time have we been trading? Let me check after we win this one. Now, if we see a breach above this level, the reversal to the upside is most probably confirmed, and most probably we'll see a few greens back to back. Nothing is 100% sure. You should play with probabilities and capitalize on your probabilities. Beautiful push. That's it. Come on, baby. That's it. That's it. You see this consolidation area? We need a breach above it. The strong bearish candle, bullish candle. Beautiful. That's it. Amazing. So I'll take a buy on the next one as well. And that's a buy here. 17% up. See those bottoming tail bars? This indicates buyer's pressure. So these candles actually were red candles, and the buyers kicked in and pushed the price up. Plus, you have a support level here. So these were fantastic trades. The reversal to the upside is not yet confirmed. All right. Come on, we need a slight push. Slight push. That's it, baby. Come on, baby. That's it. Beautiful. We go for a buy. Let me see this on the one chart for a second. See that? You had a consolidation area over here. And now the breakout is happening. So if this candle closes strongly above the zone, our breakout is most probably confirmed. Come on, not the last 20. Beautiful, that's it. Keep going, baby, keep going. The verdict, this is the verdict day, and it's going fantastic so far. 3, 2, 1, we go for a buy. 19% up. Those two technical analysis you should do before selecting your pair will limit the times where you have to push to the third and fourth trade. So far today we only reached the third level two times, and one of them was by mistake. I had a last millisecond win over here. I I clicked on this one It happens by mistake. So this is why the technical analysis that you do, the very simple technical analysis that you do, will keep your trading at those two amounts, which is extremely safe. Beautiful, beautiful. Come on, slide push, slide. That's it. Nope. Go for a buy as well. How many back-to-back wins have we got? Look at these beautiful wins, guys. Look at this. Four back-to-back wins, and here we had four as well. Three, I mean. So even your win ratio, even the winning ratio of this strategy is high, unlike others who may claim to make money, which is true using martingale. However, you will see extremely low win rate as they will keep on trading, up until eternity, six, seven, eight trades in a row. If they win the ninth, they will be in profit. However, the winning ratio will be extremely low, so that's highly dangerous. Let's see what's gonna happen here. I think we're gonna go for the third trade for a down. That's it. I'll go for it. And we have a gap up. I like this gap. Look at this gap over here. Beautiful. This thing has to drop. Even if it went up, it will reject at some point and drop back up, back down. So I like the opening with the gap. Let's hope it keeps on going. 20 seconds. Come on. 5 seconds left. So we'll have to go for a sell here. So now we are trading the fourth trade of the cycle. This is gonna be a loss, I think, unless we see a decent drop. That's it. Keep going. Keep going, baby. So if we lose this one, I'll go double on this amount for a buy. So this is a loss. Three, two, one. All right. Decent start. Keep going. Keep going, dude. So technically, we should have stopped at the last losing trade. You should have stopped trading for the session. However, we are stress testing the strategy. We need to make sure that in case we want to include a fifth trade within the cycle, what is the result gonna be, and if we're gonna be able to go back up from this drawdown. Come on. So now I'll go for four trades. If it loses, four trades to the upside. You see how quickly it can liquidate you. Now we had a decent start. We reached 20% in profit very quickly. We should have stopped. If I was trading my real money account, I would have stopped. Yes, you can easily stop at 15. 15 is perfect. Come on, 4 seconds. I think we're gonna lose. All right, so that's basically a loss. That's a losing day. However, we had some decent, very decent back-to-back wins. As you can see over here, green is all over the place. Look at this. So here we had green all over the place. Now, if we had stopped at the proper point, we should still have 75, around $75 in the balance, which is okay since we had 5 winning days previously. So we should have stopped over here. However, as I've been telling you for the past week, I'm heavily stress testing the strategy. Um, Also, keep in mind that $100 balance for these amounts is very low and very risky. For me personally, to use these amounts for a martingale strategy, I want to see $500 in my account. I want to have in my real account situation, because when you reach your fourth losing trade, you will be in a $25 loss, which is only 5% of your account, which is easily recoverable. So, so I will consider this day as a tie, just to give the strategy a little bit of a fair um, outcome. Because, to be honest, let me show you this. We are using the strategy based on lots of um, variables that are not appropriate to it. So, as I told you, these amounts, let me change the color. Trust me when I tell you, even though these amounts might seem like small amounts, when martingaling on $100 balance or a $200 balance, these losses can add up very quickly, as you saw. You saw it real time, live trading. You can liquidate yourself easily. Now, if you have a $500 balance, you can set your goal $25 in profit. I stop. You can do even $20 and stop. I mean, guys, if you put $500 in a bank, they will give you 0.03%. That's the UAE interest rate, by the way. They will give you 0.03% yearly, yearly interest rate. However, in 20 minutes or 25 minutes on pocket option, you can make a decent around 4% or 5% every day. So if you have, let's say, 4 out of 3 winning days, you are making over here 25 times 4 minus 25 times 3. You can always cut your losses. Let's say you had your 4 winning days back to back. You say, okay, let me secure those profit and drop my target for the next 3 days to $20. Okay, so you can work with the strategy with your goals. It is flexible, it's not set in stone. That being said, next week I have a, I have a crazy of a strategy to test. So the conclusion so far, jump to the chart here so we can write the conclusion. Biggest villain in our strategy is color patterns. If we are trading for green, the rep appears twice and vice versa. Yes, that's why you have two buys at first. And now, look, the point of the strategy, the thing that killed us today, let's do some post analysis on why we lost on this one. You see over here, come on, I'm changing the color. You see, here you have a strong, let me zoom out a little bit. Here you have a strong demand area, right? The price is consolidating within this area. The thing that killed us is that the reversal didn't happen actually. We didn't see a clean, strong, engulfing, bullish bar closing above the zone for us to capitalize on the 3 to 4 greens that will follow most of the time. Okay, so technical analysis has a point here, has a role to play. So and also this is the second best zone. This is the first best over here. You see, these are the guys who made all this push to the upside. So in my opinion, if we keep on watching this pair and the price reaches this level over here, this would be ideal. Now, another thing that made us lose is we spent a lot of time over here and we didn't see any clean and clear breach and the breakout to the upside. We kept on trading over here a lot, even though we had many back-to-back wins. Around we took around 10 to 12 trades on this one. We won around 9 to 8 out of 12, which is amazing. So we should have stopped. We lingered too long on it. So two post-analysis mistakes we did today here is we lingered too long and we didn't see a clean and clear break of structure to the upside. Third, third, not mistake, third factor that could have avoided us the loss is we used the second best demand area, even though this was over here the first best. Okay, it's very important, guys. So whenever you trade, even if you win or you lose, try to analyze, do your post analysis. Yes, yes, exactly, Sarwar. 4 or 5 times. Or as long as you are having winning streaks, you can still continue. Or if you see, let me tell you something. You should look to the chart as a story. Now, if we had the breakout in green, let me change the color. Let's say we had, so this was our consolidation area. We are betting on the reversal, right? So let's suppose we had a clean, powerful breakout, strong 1 minute candle over here, and we already have 8 to 9 winning trades over here. In my opinion, I would continue trading the cycle with buys as long as I am seeing strong green candles. The moment I see a slowdown and red start stepping in, a slowdown in green, this is where I would call it a day and move to another pair. So lots of factors gets into the play. So let me give my final verdict. I will give this day a tie since I made um, since I could have stopped easily at the 20% win. So we will do this for the strategy. We had 5 winning days, 3 losing days, and I'll consider today a tie. So at this point, I can give it a green light with peace of mind. Hopefully, by the end of next week, Once I create a small balance account, because if I have I trade 1K per trade on my real money account, which is completely hard for most of the traders to copy, since 1% of $1,000 is $10. So people who have 200 and $500 in their account, $10 per trade is too much. So hopefully by the end of next week, I'll set up a different account for real money with a small amount, so we can so you guys can copy me easily without heavily risking your balances. That's a good strategy. I might come back now. Look how do I analyze my situations always. Any strategy. So I've tested it for 9 days live on YouTube. Now what I will do next week off camera, I will keep on trading it on demo on a demo account using the same amounts. Actually, I will change those amounts. So these over here are a bit are a lot, are very risky for small balances. Even for a $500 account, these are a bit high. So I will devise a strategy starting with $1, starting with $1. In this case, the fourth trade over here will become around something around $11.4. Okay, so the fifth trade, let's say we have to double this, will become 25-ish instead of being 30. See, the since you are more than doubling up, so each trade is more than double the previous one. So to mitigate that risk, the smaller your starting amount, your you will have the fifth and the sixth trade optional in this case. Okay, I hope this is clear. Don't worry, we'll go back and do it again. So the week after, not next week, the week after, I'll do another sequence of a full week of trading the martingale strategy, starting with a $1 sequence. Okay. Actually, I made an Excel sheet yesterday. Let me see if I can. I started preparing that thing. Let me see here. This one. Nope. I didn't download it. Hold on. ChatGPT is your friend, guys. Life becomes way easier with AI on our side. Let me download this. Code interpret. Come on. Literally, my personal assistant is this guy. Why isn't it downloading the thing? No problem. So that's it. If you have any questions, feel free about this strategy or any other strategy. I have many strategy requests to test. So we'll have a lot of fun testing things around. The strategy I'll be using next week is based on the 30 minutes, 30 seconds chart like this. And listen to this 5-second trades. It's a crazy strategy. I mean, it's completely out of my comfort zone. It's a 5-second strategy thing. It also has Excel sheets involved. Crazy strategy. So let's see. We'll have some fun next week. No questions? If no questions, let me wrap up. Okay, since I don't see any questions, thank you so much, guys, for those who are watching. Sarwar, thank you for being here every single day. Uh, have a nice rest of the weekend, my friends. Thank you so much, guys, and see you tomorrow for a new strategy test. Thank you and goodbye.